Hi, Chris Howard from Lace Partners, and I'm joined by the fabulous Debbie Mitchell. You all right?
Hello, I'm good, thank you. Nice to be here.
People strategy is our conversation
People
today.
strategy.
So please tell me, when we're working with clients, like what do we actually mean by people strategy and how do we help them?
Great questions. And it's one of those things I think people assume they know what it's all about, right? Mm-hmm. So the people strategy is the articulation really of the HR initiatives, the people plans that you want to put in place. Yep. And you know, the core thing about those is that they are plans that drive your business forward, right? Mm-hmm. They're contributing to your business success. So we work with clients in a number of different situations around that. So it could be that your people strategy is 2 to 3 years old, it needs a refresh or an update or a reboot, or that you've got a blank sheet of paper and you want to start again. Maybe something's changed in the business and that's triggered a rethink around what the people strategy could or should be. So that's kind of why we would land. The way that we then work with clients, it's fairly typical. It varies obviously depending on the client, but we look at it through a couple of different lenses. So the first thing is we are really keen to look at what is the business strategy. Mm-hmm. What is your business trying to achieve, and how can the HR initiatives or people programs around that really help to drive that forward, contribute to that business success, make sure we achieve that through that kind of people lens. We then look also at what is the experience you want to create for your colleagues in your organisation, and we can look at how that is mapped against what the current experience is, and therefore what's the gap. So how might we need to sort of either reinforce some of the things we're doing really well at the moment, do more of that, but also fill in some of the gaps where things are perhaps not where we want them to be. So we'll do that through looking at things like employee engagement surveys that you currently do, or if we need to, we can instigate some focus groups or stakeholder interviews, and we'll sort of get that sense. And then the third lens is ours. So we bring into the room our expertise, our knowledge of the external environment, what other companies are doing, what are the innovations in tech, what are some of the most forward-thinking organisations doing, or just some of the most innovative, crazy ideas that we hear. Because again, it can remove those blinkers for people and just challenge and test and provoke a little bit to think differently about what's going on in your organisation. So those are kind of the three core lenses, and we'll look at sort of different data points to think about that, including, as I say, lots of kind of conversation within the business. But then we bring together a group of stakeholders, and we'll have a conversation around what does all that tell us, and how might we shape that then into the people strategy that delivers for what our business needs. So sometimes that group is business leaders, sometimes it's the HRLT, sometimes it's a broader group, and we've had really great success in both of those different sort of dynamics with the CPO and some of the CPO's peers, or as I say, with the CPO and their kind of direct reports and maybe one or two others. So it varies a bit. And our end deliverable from that is that we can put a strategy on a page, sometimes in very small writing, but it's on a page. And then we'll focus in on providing a bit more information around some of the core initiatives, some of the key measures, the intended outcomes, and importantly, we can also support in how to operationalise that. So how do we get from that strategy on a page to something actually making an impact on me as one of your colleagues, or on the business results, or ideally both.
Lovely. Check out any of the services that we provide on our website, lacepartners.co.uk, and give us a call. Give Debbie a call.
Give me a call.